Welcome to the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, where we are transforming lives, building dreams, and revealing love, where all we ask is that you stay completely open to changing your life by changing your mind. Welcome home. Great to see you all. To those online, very happy New Year and welcome. And I'm Valerie Reeves, Spiritual Director here, knowing that this is the best year ever, that we created, that we stated, that we know it, that we live it in fun and gratitude. Lots of funness happened in this year. So let's all stand and join the choir with our community song. Yahoo!
It's a celebration.
Yahoo!
It's a celebration.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Let's celebrate.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Let's celebrate.
There's a party going on right here. A celebration could last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate and party with you. You. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. Yahoo!
It's a celebration.
Yahoo!
It's a celebration. We're gonna have a good
time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. Yahoo!
The celebration.
Yahoo!
The celebration.
Everyone. Happy New Year, happy Sunday. This is our first Sunday of the new year. Woo! My name is Brandi Pagano. I am the administrative coordinator, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our Sunday service today. And I know that I need a breath after all that celebrating, so I invite you to take a breath. Feeling the seat underneath you, behind you, grounding into this space. Finding that gratitude for being here today, no matter what it took to get here, I'm so grateful that we're all here starting this new Sunday, this new month, this new year together. Here at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, we are an all-inclusive center of love. We recognize and celebrate each person as divinely unique. We view each individual as an expression of the one Spirit in all. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the Science of Mind principles that support our core values, which are love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, and diversity for all. Thank you all for choosing to be here today, and welcome home. And thank you again to everybody watching online. We are so happy that you are here with us, and Happy New Year to you. Please say hello in the chat box, and we hope to see you soon. And if there's anybody new for the very first time today, you can pick up a welcome packet out on the out on the welcome table in the garden room. There's lots of information about our center and also our Higher Visions books and more shop that will be open again after service. And all of the ways that you can connect with our center, of course, can be found on our program, so please take that home with you to keep handy throughout the week. There's information, there's affirmations, there's service of events and announcements in that, so please take it home so you can stay in the loop with what's going on for the next week. We also have a texting service that you can join. We send out announcements, inspirational messages, and event reminders. This is also another way for you to connect with the office, to put in a prayer request if you would like, or just to connect, ask any questions. And again, there's no fee for that service, so if you would like to join and you have not already joined, you can text the number up on the screen or ask one of us in the office and we'll help you do that. And now it's time for announcements. Current events happening at our center can always be found at the concierge table, online through our social media platforms, and the community calendar found on our website. These are all updated regularly, so please check back in often as we are always adding more new and exciting opportunities to gather here at our center. And we do have a printed calendar of events and affirmations that you can take home as well. Today, right after service, we have our first Sunday of the month birthday potluck. Thank you to everyone who brought something delicious for us all to share. Speaking of birthdays, who here has a birthday in January? Please raise your hand so we can celebrate you. And Practitioner Lori will be bringing a gift for you. And let's all celebrate you with the happy birthday song. Take it away, Chris.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
And yes, there's cake in the social hall. Today, after service and fellowship, Reverend Valerie is hosting an intentions workshop at noon in the social hall. Participants will gain a clear vision on their intentions and how to embody them every day, while also gaining tools to manage any doubts and stay connected to their goals throughout the year. This is different than setting, New Year's resolutions. This is setting our intention. So we invite you to come have fun, get excited about the new year, cultivating lightness in our being as we release emotional burdens and mental clutter that is not serving our highest and best. This is a love offering workshop, so there's no set participation fee. All are welcome to join us and donate whatever you feel. So again, that's today at noon. Coffee Talk Hour, our Coffee Talk Meetup Hour is returning Tuesday, January 7th from 9 to 10 a.m. This will be recurring on the first Tuesdays of each month, and we hope to see you there. We have a new book study and grief group offering facilitated by certified grief educator Angie Callahan. Angie, can you raise your hand in case anybody has any questions? Thank you, Angie. This is beginning this Thursday, January 9th at 5:30 p.m. Again, for more info, see Angie, the concierge table, or contact the office if you are interested in joining or have any questions. And we do have the book in the bookstore available for purchase as well. And Angie will be in there after service. Thank you, Angie, for your service and all the things that you do around here. Our garden party cleanup crew is having an additional work day coming up this Saturday, January 11th at 8 a.m. Is that right, Frank? Yes. Okay, 8 a.m. And you can see Frank if you have any questions about that. Our next community leadership meeting happens also on the second Saturday of each quarter, which will be January 11th from 9 to 10. So the idea is you want to come to Workday if you choose and help out outside and then take a break, come to our leadership meeting from 9 to 10, and then maybe go back out and do some painting or other wonderful jobs that Frank has for us to do here at the center. So all are welcome to join us for any of those on January 11th. And this is a reminder, if you are interested in running for the Board of Trustees or would like to nominate someone, our nominating committee has information at the concierge table. This is open to active members only, and the deadline to submit an application is next Sunday, January 12th. So please see Clay, Frank, or I think Annka if you have any questions. We have 2 important upcoming membership meetings to inform you about. On Sunday, January 12th, we have a special fiscal meeting. And on Sunday, January 26th, we have our annual community meeting. Both are right after service right here in the sanctuary, and members should be receiving their postcard notice soon. However, please mark your calendars for January 12th and the 26th. There's also an invitation on the concierge table with information about welcoming our new staff minister, Reverend Ann, at the new minister installation next Sunday during service. So if you would like to have a little flyer invitation for that, it's on the concierge table, and we are looking forward to welcoming Reverend Ann to our community next Sunday. Our next CSL accredited class titled Mental Equivalence begins on Tuesday, January 14th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., facilitated by Reverend Valerie. This is a 5-week course, and you can find registration info at the concierge table or by contacting the office if you are interested in joining. Movie night this month is set for Friday, January 17th at 5 p.m., so mark your calendars. We will be viewing the film Beyond the Secret, The Awakening. All are welcome to join us, and yes, popcorn and treats will be served. This month, we have a special karaoke potluck party on Friday, January 24th from 6 to 9. Our Rainbow Alliance group has teamed up with the High Desert LGBTQ+ Resource Center to bring a fun night to the greater community. Yes. It's potluck style, and all are welcome to join us. There's info, again, at the concierge table. So it's going to be a little bit different than our regular karaoke. Also, as a reminder, our practitioner team is here to serve you. You can find a prayer request box in the garden room or see the practitioner of the day every Sunday right after service, near the piano for a quick spiritual mind treatment, which, as we know in our Science of Mind philosophy, is our affirmative way to pray. Our practitioners are here to know the truth for you and work with you as you change your thinking to change your life. Thank you, practitioners. We are so grateful for your service. And also, the office wanted to let you know if we don't have your current updated contact information, please update it with the office so we can stay connected. We send out birthday cards, announcements, notices for membership. So there are membership update forms on the welcome table. And of course, you can contact the office if you need any help with that. And now, that's all for announcements. We have lots of things going on all the time. Thank you for listening. And now I welcome all who would like to join us for hugs and handshakes. Take it away, Chris and choir. Thank you so much.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My
Okay, we all charged up, ready to go? Good. Commercial announcement, sorry. Sign-up sheets for those who'd like to become candidates for the Board of Directors elections we'll have this month. This will be out on the left-hand side as you come out. I'd like to have a couple more people get involved with this than we have. And in case you don't know, basic qualifications, you have to be an active member of the church, contributing with your tithes, of course, and volunteers. Classes, 1 or more in the last 5 years. And mostly just being an active member and want to get in and support your whole congregation on the business side of things. That's it. End of conversation. Excuse me. Practitioner. It says slide. Okay. Please join me in our affirmation today. I'll read it once, and you can join me for 2 repetitions. The affirmation for today is, I welcome change with open arms. I welcome change with open arms. One more time. I open change with open arms. I prefer bills, but change is okay. Okay. I'd like to read for you now Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises. I think you'll find it inside your brochure there, or program. If you'd like to join me, please feel free to do so. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, wealthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, is one with the great cause of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. Now we'll have just a moment of contemplation, Chris. That was just beautiful. Annka will now join me as we conduct our ceremony lighting the flames of faith. We perform the flames of faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples, all faiths, and all beings come from one great universal presence, which we call Spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic tradition, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony, equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle, acknowledging all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcome here. And as we light the last candle, the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. And so it is. If you'll join me now in prayer. As we turn our minds inward and acknowledge that we are spiritual beings, we set our mind and our hearts onto that one universal presence, that divine intelligence, compassion, love, peace, and joy. We recognize our true nature flows from this source, and we choose daily to take a few moments and recognize this presence as our very life essence. We consciously unify ourselves with this presence, for we are beings of light, and we add light each day to our planet and affairs of all men. This year, 2025, self-care, taking time to commune with Spirit on a daily basis, to allow Spirit to light our path, our words, our hands, our hearts. This is most important because, again, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and our job is to bring light into this world, not only through prayer, but through speech and action. We are filled every day with the warmth of Spirit's love, the divine strength that flows from our source. And as we move forward into every day, we are ambassadors for spiritual peace, divine wisdom, and joy. Knowing this to be true, we give thanks that our spiritual presence is here a blessing on the earth. We give thanks for our method of prayer actualizes in our lives every day. And so it is, and so we are. Amen. Getting pretty deep. Okay, we have in first Sunday of the month, we have a power talk. So it is now my pleasure in asking you for a warm welcome for Deb Kearns, who will be sharing her power talk with us today. There's Deb.
Good morning, friends. Friends, hiya. Friends here and friends online. I'm Deb Kearns, and I am so excited. I know I'm excited because my heart is racing super fast right now. And extremely grateful to be standing here and share my transformative journey on how this philosophy took me from a very dark path of destruction, gave me the tools to redefine the past and trauma events that happened, and most importantly, it taught me I am a powerful person who can create what I see and what I experience in this world based on the thoughts that I'm thinking. So how did I come to this philosophy? If you will, take a moment and to imagine your most perfect life, your most beautiful life, your fairy tale. The one that puts a smile on your face, gives you that warm fuzzy, just warms you all up, much like the sun. Then the plot twist. It happens. Dun, 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 dun. All the important and precious things in your life were unexpectedly taken away from you. You may have had such an event. There I sat, 2010. Christmas. This event was utterly devastating. I was shocked to the very core of my being, and I sat in a chair unable to move for days. The endless mind chatter that went on through my mind, the replaying of the events, and over again in my head, allowing my body, giving my body permission to feel that trauma over and over again. I didn't know it at the time, certainly wish I had, but psychologists will tell us that the body doesn't know the difference between the actual event that happened and what's going on in your mind. So my body had the opportunity to relive that event over and over again. And then there was silence, the profound darkness that showered me from head to toe. I can still feel that chill today at times. Everything became still and lifeless and very, very dark in my world. I just stared into that empty space. I was literally frozen in time, numb. If you look back at pictures of me, you'll see the lifeless energy in my eyes. I was just completely soulless, nothingness. It was a very scary time in my life. But then a thought popped in my head. Popped, literally, true story. It popped in my head and it said, I need a miracle. I know that that's a possibility to make all of this go away and everything will go back to normal. That was a little spark of light that gave me hope. I literally contacted my uncle right away. I'm sure you know Uncle Google. And Uncle Google, I asked him to help me find a miracle, because again, that's a possibility. 2 or 3 months later, I arrived at this center. Our practitioner, Lori, was offering a weekly class book study called A Course in Miracles. I thought, wow, this is it. I asked for a miracle, and I expected that when I walked through those doors, it was going to be given to me immediately. Oh, right? Then they handed me a book, and my heart dropped. Well, you can only imagine what was going through my mind. Seriously? This is my miracle? 1,400 pages? A miracle is supposed to happen like that, instantaneously. Too much reading. But I decided to stay and have an open mind. Really, what else did I have to do? It stopped me from replaying those events in my head. So as the group read the text, I didn't understand a single word. It was like I was in a completely foreign country. I left vowing to find my miracle another way, another day. But something shifted that night. My subconscious started to process everything that was going on, what I had heard during that book study. I gathered these folks. This community had something I wanted. So I would return back the next Sunday and listen to the message. Much like there is today, so much positivity and new ways of thinking that provided me some relief of my suffering and the hell I was living in. Soon the spark of light grew each day, and I learned more and more about this philosophy, and the darkness started to lift. I was feeling more positive and peaceful. Not long afterwards, Reverend Valerie came to be our spiritual director. I was inspired every day, and I started taking classes, and so I wanted to understand this philosophy more. I wanted to study the mechanisms behind it. When the student is ready, the teacher arrives, and she did. Ernest Holmes says that life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what it thinks about. I learned my world is a projection of my thoughts. I learned to take 100% responsibility of what I was seeing and experiencing in my world. So what else has this philosophy taught me? It taught me how to become the person I've always wanted to be. And that the whole universe is conspiring with me. It gave me perfect peace. Using the tools of mindfulness and meditation, I learned to quiet my mind and let go of those stories and habits that were no longer serving me. I used my thinking to create the life I wanted to see. I learned how to consciously reframe how I interpreted the past events, especially that negative event that happened in my life. Through love and forgiveness, I humbly stand before you as a changed human. Ernest Holmes states that the universal mind operates through a principle of cause and effect. A thought comes first. Then it's raised to a level of belief. And then we will experience it. If you don't like how you're feeling or what you're seeing in your reality, you can choose your thoughts. Finally, A Course in Miracles states, a miracle is a shift in perception. Parallels what Ernest Holmes teaches us. The perception changes when we change our thoughts. And yes, my friends, a miracle is instantaneous because that's how long it takes to change your thought. if you choose. Thank you for holding space for me as I shared my spiritual awakening with you.
Thank you, Deborah Kearns. Yes. It's awesome. A very, very, very good human. So, well, Happy New Year. I am just so excited about the new year. And fun fact, we are so blessed to have Chris here doing the beautiful music. Yes. Well, and during meditation, all the same, he played the Rainbow Connection, and I was so touched. One of our CSL members down at the Costa Mesa Center for Spiritual Living, Paul Williams, actually wrote that song years ago, so he is one of us. Not that we're separate, because we're all human. We are connected to everything, and we do honor all paths. Whatever path a person is on, we honor that, because this is a beautiful life philosophy. We get to come and philosophize here and learn about life and how we can make the best life ever. So traditionally, the first 4 weeks of the month are based on the Science of Mind textbook. The thing itself, what it does, how to use it, and which one did I miss? I missed one of them. The thing itself, the way it works, what it does, and how to use it. I know these things. So, somewhere in there. So we want to learn more about ourselves, and the way we do that is to focus on the first 4 chapters of the Science of Mind. If you read nothing else, these first 4 chapters are beautiful and brilliant. Ernest Holmes studied all of these different religions, philosophies, history, and came together with this wonderful Science of Mind philosophy, which is a way that really works for me and for my life. One of the things that they used to always say, and I'm going to say it today, is take what you like and leave the rest. The most important thing is that you are beautiful and brilliant and amazing, and sometimes we don't recognize that. I'm going to do a few quotes from Science of Mind, because this year, our theme for this year is stretching into possibilities. So as we stretch into possibilities, we want to know that God's nature is our nature. And years ago, when I first came to this philosophy, because I had had some bad religious experiences, and maybe some of you can resemble that remark, some bad religious experiences, it just didn't make sense to me that if there is love, and love is the most predominant thing, that there would be some old man in the sky that was condemning me to hell if I didn't do things right. That did not make sense to me. So we do not teach duality. There is only love. And whether you call it God, Spirit, the thing itself, which is actually what Ernest Holmes calls Spirit, God, is the thing itself. The thing itself, back of all things, is in, as, and through each and every one of us, that we are connected. So my first quote up here, I have a lot of notes today, but I'm going to just talk about the most important things, which is you. We all look forward to the day when science and religion shall walk hand in hand through the visible to the invisible. Science and religion. So there's been a lot of different spins on religion, new religions that pop up, old religions that were perhaps put there to control people. And the most important person to listen to is yourself. Letting go of all of the things of the past and tuning into that inner knower that says, does this feel right for me? And there were so many things in some of the old philosophies or religions that I had had some acquaintance with that did not work for me. It just didn't make sense. Because I'm knowing that there's all love. And just like nature, when we plant a seed, that's what grows, which is the most important thing. What are you planting in your beautiful, fertile soil of your mind? What seeds are you planting? And then there's that connection. So just imagine this. As a human, we come into this life space, and there's this collective consciousness, because We take on maybe the beliefs of our parents, who took on the belief of their parents, who took on the belief of their parents, who took on the belief of their parents, and so it goes. So there's this race consciousness in the world that we come into. And we can either choose to buy into some of that, or we can choose to take a different path, to learn and to grow and to see what works for us. How do I tune into the thing itself, which is really taking time to tune into that inner knower that's guiding and directing. And when we read something, it's like, does this make sense to me? And just like Deb Kearns said, that she was replaying things in her mind. It's like going to a movie, and if I'm sitting in that movie, and maybe I've sat through it before, and it isn't something that's good, that's making me feel good, wouldn't I leave? Or if you're watching a movie on TV, you'd turn the channel. So here we get the opportunity, especially with the new year, not that we can't do it every single day, every single second, we get the chance to reset, re-look at our lives, re-examine everything, get rid of the old. How many of you have been cleaning closets? Anybody? I know some of you. It's like the end of the year inventory. What's not working? What is taking up too much space and too much clutter in my world, and what is? What do I want to keep? What direction do I want to go? We get the opportunity to do that with our minds every day. What's not working? That thought is not working. Maybe this thought is working. What thoughts are working for me, and what thoughts aren't working for me? Ernest Holmes goes on to say, you may be sure of this. There is an integrity in your soul such as you will find nowhere else in the universe. Here you will meet life. Here you will decide. Here you may neutralize the thought patterns of the ages by simply denying them and saying something greater than that. And I believe in it. So the thought patterns of the ages maybe said that we needed conflict, we needed war, we needed power. Maybe the conflict of the ages was saying things that really don't work for us. And that's why there's this shift in the universe. I know there were several of you that showed up at 4 a.m. on the 31st to do the prayer for peace, where we pray or go into that peaceful space and meditate on peace throughout the world. This is done in all different religions, all different teachings, all at the same time. It just happens to be 4 a.m. our time. If you go Meridian time, it would have been noon, but we are on the 4 a.m. track, and so we all come together. It's getting to that tipping point. This is a collective consciousness, because when all minds are coming together with one thought, there is that shift. So years ago in the 70s, Ken Keyes wrote a book called The 100th Monkey. I always love to talk about this because it's just so fun, where these scientists were they were studying monkeys on remote islands all over the world. And every day they would roll out the sweet potatoes, and the monkeys would eat the little sweet potatoes. Well, one day, one of the monkeys noticed that, hey, I'm using the brilliance of the monkey. Hey, without the sand on it, because it went into the water, without the sand on it, it tastes so much better. It's so much easier to eat. And so he showed his little monkey friends, his little monkey family, and when it hit the critical mass, or the 100th monkey, there was a shift in the universe. And all of a sudden, monkeys all over the world were washing off their sweet potatoes. Now, it's a beautiful story, and we've seen that when something hits the tipping point, or that critical mass, there is a shift. And so being part of that shift, knowing that every single one of us are important. My friend Carl Anthony, we used to sing it all the time. He wrote this song called The 100th Monkey. Monkey see, monkey do, the 100th monkey could be you. I was saying that to my sister, and she's like, I don't want to be the 100th monkey. I said, it's not about being the 100th monkey. It's about being one of the critical mass, making sure that we're all shifting to that peace space. Because if I have nothing but peace within me, then I magnetize only people that are at peace within themselves. And then it ripples out, and it ripples out, and it ripples out until we hit that critical mass and that shift in the universe. So the more I can be at a love space with my life and at a peaceful space with my life, the more I'm rippling it out there, knowing that we are all connected. So I have the kids working with this energy stick today. And so this energy stick has energy as long as there's connection. And this energy stick, if I was to come to someone else and they connected with me, we have to be totally connected for it to work. The minute we drop any connection, it stops. And it doesn't matter how many people there are, this is an energy stick. Now, I can't see electricity. I know it's there. I know that when I plug something in, the light comes on. When I plug myself in to spirit, the light comes on. So the more we embrace the energy that we are, because we are rippling out into the universe, what kind of energy are you sending out? And more importantly, what kind of energy are you sending inward? Are you giving yourself love, peace, kindness when you look in the mirror, when you make a mistake? Are you giving yourself love, peace, kindness? Or are we letting it go and moving on? Oh, mistake. Let me move forward. Or as Deborah Kearns used, reframing. It's like when the picture doesn't look good, let me reframe it. Because everything that's happened in our lives got us to this point right here. And knowing that this point right here is a good moving point forward, that we're in a place of love where we get to come together and remember the brilliance of who we are. Ernest Holmes goes on to say, there is a power greater than I am, and I accept it. And no matter what the mistakes are, the universe holds nothing against us, ever. Sometimes we hold it against ourselves, but the universe doesn't. The universe lets it go, quick, easy. It lets it go. So we can get into that space of letting it go. Let it go. If it's not something that serves you, if it's a thought that is not working for you, let that go and create a new thought. That is part of the reason we are new thought, ancient wisdom in this philosophy, that we get to have a new thought about our lives, about ourselves, and about everything that's happening in life. He goes on to say, life eternalizes at the level of our thought. Life eternalizes at the level of our thought. So I'm getting ready to teach mental equivalence, which is really getting our mind at that same space of all the things that we're wanting. If I can create the picture in mind, I can step right into the picture. So the more I get the old stuff out of the way, step into the new stuff, the good stuff, the God stuff, what it is that I am wanting and choosing, I expand and I'm open to that change and to that goodness and be in that open, receptive space. I am doing the intentions workshop. I do hope you will join me for that because we will cultivate a clear intention, align our beliefs. We'll look at all of the things that it takes to put ourselves on the right and perfect path. I am knowing this year that you are highly blessed and highly favored, that you are loved beyond belief within yourself, that you put the old story down and create the story that you're wanting. Whatever your happy ever after is, it's a happy ever right now, and it begins right here, right now. So we are going to, I'm just going to have us close our eyes for just a moment and know that there is this beautiful blessing for each and every one of us. As we just close our eyes, knowing that we are blessed by this year, we are blessed by all of the people that come into our experience. We are blessed by that divine inner knower that is guiding and directing with ease, with grace, with love, with prosperity, with health, with harmony, with clarity. That we just claim it, we embrace it, and we love it. Knowing that there's beautiful sparkle dust on each and every person as we come back into this space, knowing all is well. And so it is. All right, so now I'm going to invite the choir to come back up. Yay! Choir's coming up. Gonna sing us some more music. Knowing that this is the best day, followed by the best year ever. that time for giving, so as our ushers come forward, we know that we are divinely blessed. We are so blessed to have this space where we get to come together in love, in peace, and harmony. So let's say our giving affirmation together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of this spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
Spirit's gift is mine to give, I give it now. And I know that I receive all I allow. Every moment blesses me, God's supply is all I need, all unfolding perfectly when I believe. Oh, I believe. Oh, and I receive. Oh, I believe. The Spirit's gift is mine to give, I give it now. The Spirit's gift is mine to give, I give it now. Spirit's gift is mine to give, I give it now. And I know that I receive all I allow. Every moment blesses me, God's supply is all I need, all unfolding perfectly when I believe. Oh, I'm letting my abundance flow. Oh, it comes with every seed I sow. Oh, I'm grateful for the overflow. Spirit's gift is mine to give, I give it now. Yes, Spirit's gift is mine to give, I give it now.
Knowing that we are divinely blessed by each and every person, knowing that as you give, you absolutely do receive abundantly, overflowing as we just say yes, yes, yes to the goodness, yes to life. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, ushers. So we do have our potluck today. It's birthday Sunday also, so there is cake. And I know the kids are going to be coming in here shortly. They're on their way. Yes, yes. Also, reminder, my workshop today, we had a lot of announcements today, and then we had the inspiration talk, so I feel like there's so much I want to talk about. And I really want people to have the opportunity to set your life on a great trajectory for this life. So, for this moment, for this year, so that we set our intentions and we really look at the direction that we're going. So, what we do at the end of service is circle up. I know the kids are on their way. We're going to circle up and we're going to see what our connection looks like. So let's circle up and we sing the peace song today. Yes, there is peace on earth. No one.